guy.
So what makes
like
you? So what makes you connect with a dude? Is how he looks? Is how he dresses?
Well, first thing is attraction, hands off. I mean, that's the first thing.
What is attraction? What causes attraction?
Personality
your
and ambition.
DNA, like you're actually like attracted. It's actually like a scientific.
I can't see someone's DNA when I see a set of tits in front of me.
Okay, so when you walk into a room, like you say, yeah, we're all beautiful ladies, right? But some may not think that we're all so pretty, right? We have like the fucking ratings thing in this chat, right? But there's something that gives off like inside of you that turns like that DNA like attraction on. Like genetically, you're turned on, like man and woman naturally, right? And then, you go into compatibility or chemistry, but initially the first thing in any situation, an interview, whether it's girlfriend, boyfriend, or just meeting a person, you only see what they look like. So that's the first indication. And then you get to talk to them. Okay, how are they carrying themselves? Me particularly, I'm really big on like hygiene. How are you dressing? How do you carry yourself? Your demeanors, things like that. And then
we're missing the point right now, though. And I don't mean to stop you, but the reality is you're not even going to get into all this other stuff assessing them if they don't meet the looks metric first. And the reality is,
and that's it.
A lot of girls
that's
have
what I was kind of getting
extremely high standards when it comes to looks on men for most of the time, because since women earn their own money now and they are fairly successful, they don't need to sit there and deal with a guy that might not be that attractive but could provide security to some degree, because women earn their own money. If you earn your own money, well, I make my own. I make $100,000 a year. I want a guy that makes $100,000 a year and is attractive. What the fuck? I deserve that. Because as women tend to earn more money and become higher in the socioeconomic status, they tend to believe that they deserve more, which is fine. I'm not saying you don't, but so does every other girl.
The man just has to add value, and if you're not adding value to the woman's life, she already has value. If she can pay for her bills, then you're not doing anything for her, and she doesn't need you, basically.
But who loses though in that situation?
What does it mean to need?
The female, especially in the long term, because as you go on and you get more successful, the less men that are going to want to try and be with you because you are established, you're successful, you're intimidating. May not be intimidating, but you might have something that they don't have, or something that they're looking for that they're not there yet, or maybe you're just not compatible.
It's like demasculating, though. I feel for like
it can be in a sense
women to make more. Like I get what you were saying, but I think it is a little demasculating because survival of the fittest today, like the way that we operate here, is a man's worth is kind of tied to how much he can like produce and put in and provide for the woman, and the natural role of a woman is to have babies and to do the whole like mom, hopefully wife thing.
And cook and clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what I'm doing.
Put a camera on you, nigga.
Yeah.
You be talking.
What did you say?
No, you're saying cook and clean. But
I agree with cook and clean.
It's not that it's emasculating. It's that what I've realized is from just from my anecdotal experience, and actually there's been a couple things that back this up as well. As women earn more money, they think that they deserve more when it comes to men, and the unfortunate reality is, if you earn more money, but you're ugly, it doesn't fucking matter. You're going to have to hold the L. I would argue that a woman that earns a lot of money, right, that is ugly, is equivalent to a guy that's a bum that lives with his mom.
18.
Both parties don't necessarily qualify for what they want. The guy who's a bum that lives with his mom doesn't have the status and or ambition to be able to attract a more attractive woman. You ain't going to get no bad bitch.
Then a woman that
earns a lot of money, and then a woman that earns a lot of money, you're not necessarily going to be able to attract and or hopefully even retain a guy that makes the kind of money that you make, because he can date a girl that's 21.
It's such a double standard.
If that guy who lives with his mom,
there's a bunch of double standards.
No, I'm not saying that it's wrong. It's just a double standard, because a guy can look ugly as hell, and make tons of money and get I've seen the ugliest man with so much money with a beautiful female.
But
that's it's a double standard. So then a female with no education that's dumb as rocks can get a fucking millionaire guy. Is what I'm saying. It's a double standard.
Women are attracted to something different than what men are attracted.
I'm just making a point.
But you don't think that goes both ways?
It's a double standard.
Like, the bum man is going to want the successful.
But I was going to say,
you're right. A bum man is going to have a successful female because he's a bum. He don't make no money. He don't have a job.
But he's not going to get it. Thank you, Greg. He's not going to get it.
You're not. Some females, ugly females, a female that's not attractive, will take that.
I go with that. I mean,
I've seen it. Myron, I've seen it.
You've seen it, but it never lasts. Hey, you've seen it with your own eyeballs, but it never lasts. A girl that out-earns a man, there's a fucking shot clock.
Yeah,
that guy is going to have to either rise up and out-earn her or get to her level to some point before she drops his ass.
Or be talked down on his whole rest of his life.
You know the problem, though?
She's going to leave him. She's going to resent him.
You know what? You're right. Guess what? She may take him, But guess what? Is the respect there? Probably not.
Yeah,
So
she's fucking other dudes.
Walk all over him. He's there for a reason, and that's it.
Or a man's gonna put up with it for the rest of his life, because I've literally seen a woman take control in the relationship and have a man, but he has to abide by her rules because she has the money.
And she's miserable.
And he is too. Trust me.
I'm just giving the dynamics.
But that's just what I was talking about before. That's a weak ass man.
It's a weak ass man.
It doesn't last. It doesn't work.
A man can't do that shit.
You had something? I know you were trying to say something.
I was saying that. Oh man. Oh, okay. So I like to go to casinos, so I see all kind of people.
Yeah.
And I play poker, and there's always like the older lady who still wants to be like 25. She's always been unattractive, but now she's super rich, so she has the broke, super sexy bum dude who lives with his mom with super great dick. So like, I mean, it can go both ways.
But that's not gonna last.
That's rare, man. That is.
It's
like,
not as rare as you think because they have
extremely
sites.
rare. Women that they have sites. Do you know how many? Like, if we were to actually compare, right? Like,
I mean,
sugar
obviously,
mamas that support.
There are more
a
sugar
broke dude.
daddies.
It's statistically significant. We're talking about top 2-3% of women that are actually doing that dumb shit where they're supporting a man physically. They're not. Most women are not capable and don't want to do that. Whereas like a guy will gladly
I think you feel
support.
like that because a woman is not going to tell you. Like men love going like, I did this for her and I did this for her, and women are going to talk about it, but a woman's not going to be like, oh yeah, I just paid all his bills. Like, who's the fuck is going to say that?
Yeah, they're almost embarrassed. I'm not going to lie. I have it really like in my life every single day. I deal with it. So a woman, she does not want to admit to taking care of the man, but she will if she feels that she can't get a man that will take care of her. Period.
Yeah, but again, ladies, you guys got to understand. You can say that like, oh yeah, a girl will provide for a guy or whatever. But what we're trying to say is, number one, it doesn't work. It doesn't last. And then number three, what you're mentioning, this like rare situation where there's a woman that earns a lot of money and she's completely supporting some guy. Come on, bro. That's far and few between. That's extremely rare.
Are you getting turned on to like bang some dude after paying his freaking bills?
Yeah, like,
I don't know. I'm not an old lady.
What I'm saying is some women get older and get they get down on themselves and they settle for a guy that might not have money, and she's like, fuck it, I have money, I'm going to put up with it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's going to last. I'm not saying any of that. All I'm saying is a woman will deal with a man that has no money if she has money, if she feels inferior or can't get anyone else.
Yeah. If she's old, that's maybe one situation, which again is an anomaly. And then number two
is good.
Yeah.
But in the moment, that's what she can tolerate.
Yeah. But
for a little bit.
But like your situation where there's a sugar. Hold on. Chill. From what you're saying, like your scenario with a sugar mama, bro, rare, far and few between. Dude. Almost never happens. If it does happen,
so small.
She's gonna be old, ugly as fuck. It's like
I have a better one though, because I dated a guy like this. He would date girls that were insecure. He would not even date them, but make them feel like he was extremely attractive, super attractive, just as buff as this guy here, tall.
Let's
tall.
be fucking realistic. He was not as buff as me.
But I'm saying, like he would date the girls who were super insecure, and they would just want to be able to say like, oh yeah, I talked to him, I do this, like this is my guy. And they paid his bills.
Okay,
and I mean a lot of guys like that, and they're not old, and the girls aren't either.
Let's use common sense here. What percentage of men are actually attractive enough to be able to elicit that kind of service from women?
Have you been to the gym? Have you been to a football game? Have you been to you don't? This
is a small percentage of men that you're describing in the overall scheme of things. Most guys.
I mean, you're not looking at guys like, damn, he's hot, but we see hot guys all the time, and they're living this luxury life that a woman is providing, and it's probably some ugly girl in her house who's just like, damn, oh my gosh, girl, let me show you this picture of this dude I just had. We
know statistically speaking that women find like 90+% of men as unattractive on dating apps.
Why would you be hot as hell?
It's usually a gay guy supporting his lifestyle.
That's a good one.
It usually is. It usually is.
He ain't lying.
It is.
So you can say that, but like, bro, like the chances of any girls here, are any of you going to support a very attractive man? Let's go around the table. I think that's a resounding no around. Any of you guys would you do it?
I mean, it's not.
Would you be a sugar mama? Would you do it?
It's not about being a sugar mama.
Would you do it? Yes or no?
Okay, no.
Okay.
But I didn't get into. You gotta let me.
It doesn't matter. It's just like a simple question. Nobody's gonna do that.